150 grain. 150 grain. This is Suburban Prepper. Friday. I don't know what day it is. But today's Friday, thank God. Everybody going. We're talking about seeds of freedom. And what I consider the 5 important seeds of freedom are. It's good to know what your freedom seeds are. Freedom seeds. So let's get started. 62 grain, 223, or 556, same thing. Same thing. The difference is the chamber. There's different pressures. I'm not a yeah. Had a long day today. Thanks for watching. How's everybody else doing today? Friday. It's October. No. November. August. Long day in August. So what else is going on today? I think I'm live. I don't know. Nobody's watching. Oh, Facebook. That's right. Facebook and MeWe. A lot of prepping organizations on there. Carry the live stream on that too. So, seeds of freedom. I asked a question once to the top 3, and I picked 9 mil, 223, and 308. And boy, I got a lot of hatred mail for that. Why don't you pick something more powerful? I mean, my other 2, okay, to make it an even 5, is a 300 Win Mag and a 50 BMG. Those are my 5 freedom seeds. How much is a 50 cal? Not sure now. It's about $5, I'd say. $5 to shoot 1 round. But it's fun. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Talk about it. It's a servo. The barrel's 36 inches. It's a single shot bolt action. I mean, you know, it's what it is. It's a fun gun. I guess you could technically hunt with it if you're going to make that shot. You got to be able to get that reload in fast enough. I mean, if you were hunting like vehicles that you wanted to stop, that would be what it's good for. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it's made by Servo. They're out of Florida. Guy builds he's got a YouTube channel and stuff. I don't really post much on it. I've not had any problems with my Servo at all. Yeah, I have the suppressor. It's a Cyclops, AAC Cyclops. Not to be confused with ACC, which is a college basketball section, Atlantic Coast Conference. 2 acronyms, right? Well, didn't make it. We did not make it. That's okay. We're at the intersection now. I hate this intersection because I just generally hate people. So, yeah. So, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the channel. I'm Suburban Prepper, and at this channel, we talk about prepping things. In today's video, we're talking about freedom seeds. I don't talk about freedom seeds all that often, and sometimes I do too much. I mean, because you have to call them freedom seeds, because YouTube doesn't like it when you call them other things. No, I mean, do I have a channel there? But I'm not really active on it. Everybody's on YouTube, so yeah, I work today. I wear scrubs at work. Not that I'm doing surgery, but it's what I got, and I wear them. Get them washed at the end of the week; they're fine, or midweek, whatever. It's not like I'm cleaning up anybody. So, if you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you, and I want to welcome all my new subscribers. I'm the Suburban Prepper. I make prepping videos for families. Oh, there's an ambulance coming. Another delay. Crete. I live in Northwest Indiana. It's home-ish. So, what's my favorite 50 cal? I like those sharp Hornady ones. Okay, I don't have the dies to make my own 50. I don't. Yeah, you can use those. They're not grenade launchers. Okay, they're flare guns. Technically, they just look cool, but it's just a flare gun, and you can use a blank to shoot it off. Yeah, and I have the blanks. You just take the bullet, you load it, and you crank it. It becomes a blank. Well, it takes 223 or 556, whichever, and you put it through there and you shoot it. So what's more expensive? Well, the thing that you're shooting it with. Excuse me, long day. And it's Friday. I was doing a little Q&A from some of the other channels that I have when I do my live stream. I can't see all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I got my Amazon storefront / Suburban Prepper. Now, obviously, it's going to just be geared towards prepping gear, stuff that I find important, medical prepping gear and gear in general. I'm slowly working on it. I'm peculiar about what I would want people to get from my storefront. Well, because that's my name on it, you know. Yeah, it's Amazon storefront / Suburban Prepper. You'll find me on there. I just got approved for it the other day. So that, yeah, the most expensive thing I have on there is a $10,000 night vision goggle, dual tube night vision goggle. I own two PVS 14s, Gen 3. They're green. They work for me. Yeah, you know, I've seen people where they put the PVS 14 on a rifle and it becomes a night vision rifle. But you're still, if you can camouflage during the day and not be seen, you can camouflage at night with an NVG and still not be seen. For shooting, in all honesty, okay, with Freedom Seeds, you're better off getting a thermal scope to pick up heat signatures. The PVS 14, PVS 7, PVS 31, whatever you want to, whatever your genre, those are good for patrols because you can see If you look down, you can see 3 dimensions still. With a well, the with the with the thermal, you still can't. And I don't care what anybody says. These thermal fullers that block the thermal, but you're going to see something being blocked. So it's not really changing the outline. I mean, you just can't hide heat signature. I've looked through it. I mean, I guess, thing is, what are you trying to achieve? Are you being camouflaged for what reason? If you're going to be that close, why even be camouflaged? It's not a game. Sip here. So, I mean, to me, yeah, 22 LR is a defensive round. It'll still do damage to somebody. Don't downplay a 22 LR. Okay, but that's not on my top 5 of Freedom Seeds. Maybe it'd be a top 6. So my first one, obviously, okay, is 223. Why? Because tradition. That's why. Because that's what America is. I've shot 5.56, 223 in both, and it didn't make any difference. Nothing blew up in my face. Then again, I'm shooting at a low rate of fire. So, what can I tell you? So, yeah, for a living, well, I mean, I'm a nurse practitioner, and I take care of patients. I treat patients. Yeah, Monday through Friday. I don't do weekends. It can be exhausting, mentally and physically. Mentally, mostly. Everyone's got to be right, and nobody can be wrong. Let me just make sure this is an intersection. People getting car wrecks. Turn here. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So my 9 mil, yeah, 124 grain, I guess. Well, I have two sidearms, okay, pistols, a Canic and a Glock, and they're both 9. But I also have a CZ Scorpion, which is a lot of fun. A lot of fun to pew pew with. You know what I mean? Well, because the round's cheap. Here's my deal with the reloading. I have all the gear to reload. Just afraid to do it in my basement. As a nervous Nelly that I get, I would rather not do that in my basement. So I'm hoping to become a famous YouTuber and have a shed on my bug out location where I can reload. Oh, I've seen the guys that have the stations. Basically, it does it for them. No, you don't reload to save money, though. It's more for precision shooting. In other words, the bullets are made the same every time and weigh the same, so you expect the same outcome. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I got to shoot a 7.62 armor piercing when I was in the Army. Because I was friends with the armament guys. Like we went to jump school together. I don't remember. So, what else? So yeah, I'm an equal opportunity hater. Yeah, you could say that. No, I won't tolerate that kind of language, man. It's not nice. Don't. I'm gonna have to ban you. Do it later. So, how's everybody's day going today? So, have you looked at, on the website there on Amazon? I mean, what do you think? That's the kind of gear that I think prepper should have. Obviously, it's not going to be every single item. You can't get every single item off Amazon. Okay, I mean that's impossible. Like, you bring up a good point. The gray man. I should have some gray man hoodies and stuff on there. Yeah, I can't wait till they resend the tax stamp too. But here's the thing: they actually need to resend it, not just take away the $200. So you don't have to wait a year to get a muffler for your rifle or your pistol to save your hearing. That's all it is. Doesn't make you a sniper. Doesn't make it silent. You know, there's the thing, man. I will never call a suppressor a silencer. Okay? Because it's not. It's not silenced. Yeah, okay. You go ahead and shoot a 50 cal without earplugs and tell me it's silent. You're not going to hear anything after that for a long time. Yeah, I used to own a 338 Lapua or Lapua. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it was a single shot, and I wanted something with more bang. Little did I realize that nobody lets you shoot 50 cals in most places. You got to. There's a place in Connorsville, Indiana, that does it. Go check them out. What do I do for fun? Well, I guess I do YouTube videos now for fun, huh? Make prepping videos, prep, work, read, live, laugh, love. That's corny enough. Whew. Yeah, it's been a good summer. How the garden's going pretty good. It's on auto drive right now. Tomatoes are coming in. The beans are coming in. All kinds of beans could be coming in. And yeah, I learned this weekend. You just let them fall and get hard, and then that's when they're ready. You don't have to do anything else. Wait till they get real big. I love the taste of lima beans. Okay, it's a very unique. It's a very unique bean taste. I mean, peas are okay, but I grew peas last year. I wanted to try something different this year. I mean, looking externally, yeah, you would think that they were, but they're not. They're beans. Pinto beans, they're real pretty in color. And I honestly thought that I had misplanted a bunch of green beans, and because they were coming in and looking like green beans, well, because I never planted pinto beans before. Yeah, they came out good. I'm going to have thousands of them. No, here's what I'm going to do for long-term storage. I'm free. Yeah, I'm going to freeze dry. You saw the freeze dryers on my Amazon storefront / Suburban Prepper. Yeah, there's more than one company now. So the trick is to have the components, because the pump is going to fail eventually. Pumps were meant to fail. Yeah, I know. It's been a long day. I got up at 3:30. What time? I got up at 3:30 and I stayed up. My dog would wake me up every hour just to let me know that she loves me. The Yorkie, yeah. So, what's the question here? I like 30 round magazines the best. I mean, come on. I got those clips, or what? They're not clips, but you can put like 100 rounds in it and shoot it. But come on, I don't understand the practicality of it. Okay, well, I mean, I don't have to. It's fun to shoot. I don't berate anybody if they want to. It's not for me. So you want to know the weirdest one that I want, the weirdest drone that I want? And you got to have a license essentially from the company. It's a drone that flies around, and it's a flamethrower drone. Used to get rid of bees and stuff. They're stingies. It's okay. No, come on, man. You can use the flamethrower to kill weeds on the road. That's about it. Well, you got to be careful because some people are stupid. Yeah, I know. Well, the question is, if they're stupid, it's their fault. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So, no, I don't own every. This is a reference to my storefront, Suburban Prepper storefront, because I'm a Amazon influencer now. Look at this guy here, Stomp. The people here in Northwest Indiana, a lot of them come from Illinois, and you can tell by the way they drive. Like this Mustang, I guess it was a Mustang, was just going out in traffic, ignoring me completely. But I wasn't going to stop. So no, there's no way I could. I mean, come on, let's be honest. I don't have all those freeze dryers. I'm honestly surprised they sell them on Amazon, and they're a pretty good deal for what they have. No, I don't live in a fantasy world. I think every prepper should have a freeze dryer. It's the ultimate tech for a freeze dryer for long-term food preservation. I get the question. I always get the in there. The difference between a freeze dryer and a dehydrator. Don't they do the same thing? No. A dehydrator basically dries the food out, dehydrates it. Okay. And it's a low temperature and it's just dehydrating the food out. Freeze dryer, it dries the food out, but it goes way past zero. It freezes everything first. Okay. And as it thaws, the water comes out of the food and it evaporates to the side of the wall of the freeze dryer where it's still cold. That's why you have that that ice that accumulates there. So the best conditions to have a freeze dryer are when it's in a dry basement. You don't want it too moist, because that's what works best, man. So, I mean, that's what I found on YouTube, or not. I'm sorry, on Amazon, and I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's fun. I still have to add tape. I mean, preppers use 100-mile-an-hour tape for everything. I swear I got some rolls still from the 90s and 80s that we never finished using, and I just buy a couple more. But I think the longer tape sits, the more stronger it gets. The more stronger it gets. No. I don't like red dots. I never enjoyed shooting through a red dot. Not on an M4 or M16. Definitely not. I've tried it on the pistol. The thing is, I can't see the red dot anymore because if it's so bright out, I can't see them. So, yeah. Well, I like to have magnification, okay? Uh, I would settle for a 5x fixed magnification or a 10x fixed magnification. That way you know what size you're dealing with. And it's the same size. No, I don't. I don't think so. We're gonna get off here in a minute. So, what do you think? I honestly don't follow football anymore. Ever since they took a knee, they're dead to. Well, that's your choice. I once you took that knee, I don't have to watch you. And like I don't know anymore. A bunch of grown men playing a game, and they want to equate that with combat. These guys are get paid a lot of money to wreck their bodies. Okay, they're not. A soldier doesn't get paid that kind of money to wreck their bodies. So don't make the comparison. No, no, no. Preppers aren't militia. Okay, they're just preppers. It's just trying to prepare. All right. Well, I mean, I could be a priest and still shoot guns, right? Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm going to get off of here. Hi, Airborne. Got a guy wearing an air assault hat. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I better get off of here. All right. Well, this is Suburban Prepper. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I didn't get too many good questions today. Out.